Hi, are you ready for a story? Our story today is about creation, how God created the world, taken from the One-Year Bible Storybook by Virginia J. Muir. Let's get started. A very long time ago, God created the world. It was completely different from the world we see today. It was dark and empty, and nothing lived in it. No people or animals or plants. Then came 6 days of creation. God made wonderful things happen on each day. Day 1. God said, "Let there be light," and light came. God called the light day, and at the end of the day, the darkness returned, and God called it night. Day 2. God placed the sky above the earth, and He called it heaven. Day 3. God divided the water that covered the earth into rivers and lakes and oceans. He made dry land appear between them. Then He made plants grow on the land. Day 4. God made the big bright sun to shine during the day. He made the moon and the sparkling stars to shine at night. Day 5. God made fish and other sea creatures. Then He made water birds like ducks and geese and other birds, like robins and eagles that live high in the trees or on the ground. Day 6. God made animals. He made huge ones like elephants, and He made tiny ones like mice. Some were beautiful, some were striped tigers, and others were funny looking, like the anteater or the platypus. Some, like the cheetah, could run very fast. Others, like the turtle, walked very slowly. And God made insects, some that flew, and some that crawled, and some that jumped. Then God made the first people. While it was still day 6, God decided to make a man. The very first man who ever lived. God took some dust from the ground and He formed it into a man's body. He breathed into it, and the man became alive. He began to breathe. God named him Adam. Adam was different from all the animals because he was like God Himself. God gave Adam a home in a beautiful garden called Eden. It was full of wonderful fruit trees. God said, "Adam, you may eat any fruit except the fruit from this one tree, called the tree of knowledge of good and evil. If you ever taste this tree's fruit, you will begin to die." God put Adam in charge of the garden. He told Adam to give each kind of animal, bird, and insect a name. But in spite of all the animals around him, Adam still felt lonely. God knew it wasn't good for Adam to be the only person in the world. He needed a special human companion. So God put Adam to sleep, and He took one of Adam's ribs, and He made a woman to be Adam's wife. Adam later named his wife Eve. So the earth and skies, plants and animals, human beings were finished in 6 creation days. God looked around and was very pleased with everything he had made. On day 7, God didn't make anything. It was a quiet, holy day, a day of rest, different from all the other days. This is from the 1 Year Storybook.